Hi, hello, this is your Lucky Sir. Class 12 Chemical Kinetics. This is one very important chapter. From this, you will be getting one question mandatorily in all your entrance examinations. Okay, now, and for your board examination also, this is one very important chapter. So, chemical kinetics, we'll discuss few classes, theory parts. Okay, now later we'll go with some numericals, assignments, and all. Chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics is the study of the rate. Rate means speed, with what speed the reaction is going and all. Factors affecting the rate of the reaction. That means with what happens when the concentration is more or less, with temperature, with the catalyst and all. How the rate is affected. And mechanism of the reaction. It does not give the spontaneity of the reaction. It says only about the speed of the reaction, but not the spontaneity. Whether the reaction takes place or not, that is not given by the chemical kinetics. When a chemical reaction is in progress, generally, the concentration of the reactants will decrease and concentration of the products will increase time to time. That means 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes it is happening means reactant concentration will come down, products concentration will go up. That line is mentioned here. That means there is a change in the macroscopic properties, detectable properties like color, concentration, etc. of the system. This is a regular point. So concentration of the reactants decreases and concentration of the products increases. The rate of reaction is defined as the decrease in the concentration of the reactant or the increase in the concentration of the products in unit time. For example, A gives rise to B. Then rate is equals to minus of dA by dt. dA by dt means change in concentration. dB by dt means change in concentration. Here negative indicates decrease in the concentration and here positive increases increase in the concentration. Decrease in the concentration is given by negative sign, increase in the concentration is given by positive sign. Minus dA by dt is equals to plus dB by dt. Both must be same also. Okay, now with whatever the rate it is decreasing, with the same rate it will be increasing. The units of rate of reaction are moles per liter, that is for A, that is concentration term, and per second, this is for time. Moles per liter, this is for concentration, and per second is for time. In gaseous reaction, if you are discussing, that is atma, because pressure we mentioned, per second. Rate of reaction non-uniformly decreases as time proceeds. So we can say it will be decreasing like this, non-uniformly. Rate of reaction becomes zero after infinite time. Only zero order reactions are completed with finite time. Okay, that means it will be going like this. But for zero order reaction, it will be completed with finite time. Completed, done. As the rate of reaction is not uniform, it is more appropriate to use the term rate of a reaction at a particular instant of time known as instantaneous velocity. It's like one simple example I would like to mention. For example, you are a lover of cricket. So you watch cricket match. For example, 20 hours T20 type of matches you are watching. Okay, otherwise IPL type of matches you are watching. So what you can do is from ball 1, okay, now you can start watching till ball 120. That means 20 overs gone. And you know what happened at 5th over, what happened at 6th over, what happened at 7th over, how many runs came in 5th over, how many wickets fall in 7th over, like that. Every ball to ball you know. And your friend is there, Mr. X. He is not at all interested, but he watches the news. In the news, it is mentioned that India won T20 match. Okay, now versus Pakistan, India won the T20 match. That's all. Okay, now he knows only one thing: India won the match. But you know what happened in the first over, what happened in the second over, what happened in the third over, when Pakistan batting, when India batting, all the lines you know. This is called instantaneous. At every moment you know, and of the match time you know that India is going to win, and when 70% is there, there was a confusion, there is a possibility of getting Pakistan win also, like that. Every line is known, but in this case you know only one thing: India won the match. Okay, this is called average rate. Average rate means only result you can say. Instantaneous rate means what happened at each instant. Okay, now every moment what happened that you know. Okay, now all the suspense, you know, he knows only the results, you know, every moment. Okay, now this is known as instantaneous velocity. So here this is the graph. Okay, now as I told you, it will be decreasing like this, and at any time you can take like this graph, slope of the tangent shown at time, mathematical term, not much important for us, you know the line of it. For example, A gives rise to B, the rate in terms of concentration of air, minus D when you are showing that is a small change. Okay, now A rate in terms of A is equals to minus dA by dt, change in concentration, that is decrease in concentration, so you are showing with minus sign dt. The rate in terms of the concentration of the products, B concentration will be increasing, so plus we are showing here, plus dB by dt. Okay, so for a general reaction, for example, A, B gives rise to C and C, small a, small b, small c, small d are the number of moles. Then you can show the complete reaction. For these two, the concentration will be decreasing. For these two, the concentration will be increasing. Now, minus and minus you can see here, and here there is no minus sign you can see in these cases. And here whatever the number of moles are there, that you take in terms of 1 by A. It is B moles, 1 by B. It is C moles, so 1 by C. It is D moles, so 1 by D. Whatever the stoichiometric amount is there, that must be taken as 1 by A. So minus 1 by A dA by dt is equals to minus 1 B by B by dt minus is equals to 1 by C dC by dt, 1 by D dd by dt. Okay. So here important line, you see, it is clear that the rates of disappearance of A and B may or may not be equal. This is all depending on the number of moles in the stoichiometric equation. For example, you see N2 plus O2 gives rise to 2NO. Here R is equals to 1 mole it is there, so minus dN2 by dt. O2 1 mole is there, minus dO by dt. But here 2 moles are there, so 1 by 2 dNO by dt. For example, if the reaction is given half H2 plus half I2 gives rise to HI. In this case, we need to show this is minus 1 by 1 by 2 dH2 by dt minus 1 by 1 by 2 di2 by dt is equals to dH by dt. Got it? So whatever number of moles are there, that must be mentioned like 1 by 2. Here 1 by. Okay, now 1 by 2 moles are there, so 1 by 1 by 2. 1 by 2 moles are there, 1 by 1 by 2. 1 mole is there as it is, we have written. Negative sign indicates decrease, positive sign indicates increase. In the reaction, N2 plus 3H2 gives us 2 ammonia. You can say 1 mole is there, so we have written as it is. 3 moles are there, so 1 by 3. For both of these, negative signs is there. And this is 2 moles, so 1 by 2. Here it is positive. And all must be equal. They are equal. They are equal. So rate of disappearance of N2 is equals to 1 by 3 times of rate of disappearance of H2, that is equals to 1 by 2 times the rate of formation of ammonia. Fine. This is the introduction part. We will discuss the remaining in second class. It will be continued. Okay. So revise this. If you have any doubt, check this video again. Come back to me. Thank you.